Hey guys, I think I'm gonna try to do a quick Studebaker update. Um, gonna talk about it. Just tell you, this is a real solid, perfect, nice car. Yeah, just want to talk about it for a bit. So pretty much right now I'm getting ready to. Well, I pulled the starter out. I was saying before that it was making a really bad noise, and I was thinking it was coming from the transmission. Well, it happened when I was just kind of fucking around trying to get it to start, and I couldn't get it to start. And I put it in gear for some reason, see if it would move in gear while turning, and something happened, too much load, and then something gave and it sounded like the transmission was going bad or something. I broke something in the transmission, but no, I didn't. Turns out I broke the starter. Um, Damn, I actually don't have it with me, but I think I'll just flash up some pictures real quick. It broke the end of the thingamajig. I don't even know what it's called, a little bell or something. It almost looks like a bell, but no, that's not what it's called. The thing that holds the bushing, and it was just making a terrible racket when turning over. And the piece of it that was in there was grinding up against the flywheel, stuff like that. So I need to fix that. I had it rebuilt recently, and they did a good job, but well, I have to get this welded. But right now, it's actually at my neighbor's house, which he says he might be able to braze it for me. And well, I just literally set it out down, and he said he'd look at it and see and call me if he can fix it. If it's a clean break, and I think it can be fixed. So we're gonna braze it up. But right now, I just want to talk about some things I'm gonna be doing. Get a new plugs, which should be good. Oh, hi, kitty. Meow, meow. You good kitty? Get off the Studebaker. Don't scratch the paint. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is get the shit apart and put new plugs in it and wires. Cap's in good shape. Rotor's in really good shape too. I'm gonna clean up the cap and rotor, which I did before, but I'm gonna do it again just for shits and giggles. Spring right here is good on the cap. That's good. Yeah, usually I see the little spring thing on the rotor, but it's not. Anyways, I'm gonna get a new filter for it. Oil filter for it. Though actually, I don't think this oil has like any real hours on it. But anyways, it doesn't feel like it has very much viscosity, so I'm not gonna run it. I think I've run all the junk into the filter, which is good. So I'm gonna get a new filter, which it turns out you actually can get a filter for this. One second, let me just get this thing out. Yeah. So pretty much that's one thing I'm gonna do. I hear guys used to like run rolls of toilet paper in there. I mean, you can even just choose not to even run a filter if you don't want to. But I'm gonna run a filter. I'm gonna run some 2050 or either that or some 1540. I don't know, 2050. I got a bargain on a lot of 2050, so I like running it. But I think I might put some 1540 because it'll just be good for this old engine. Another thing, I was gonna try to keep the 6-volt system, but that battery's just junk. This one is really nice and has a lot of power, and this wasn't charging anything. So, ooh. Oh, never mind. This wasn't charging like jack shit, so I'm gonna get a one-wire GM alternator and just kind of stick it on there. It should be pretty easy to do, and it should work. Thing I'm a bit worried about is this radiator. I don't know if that's really gonna work. It's an old fucking radiator, and I think it's a bit rotted out. So I might have to get a new radiator or something at some point. That's not leaking, that's something I spilled. I pulled the lower radiator hose off because it's in bad shape. This top one though is like a universal one and it's perfectly fine. But that lower one I'm gonna replace real quick. And then the heater core hoses too I'm gonna either plug off or replace. I just kind of have this one bridge looped so it just doesn't just so it bypasses pretty much because it sprung a leak before. But yeah, anyways, I got the starter once that's fixed, it'll be fine. This thing did move back and forth in gear, so I mean, it'll be good. I got some tires I'm going to be putting on it from my friend Tanner, or Ford Automotive, from his truck. There's some 225s he used to have on there. Now he's got the 31s, and I might buy those too after he puts some 235s instead of 225s that were originally on there, because those 31s rub. But yeah, it's just a solid car. My friend Zach just showed up. Solid car. Bit of sort of Mondo right there. I don't know. Bit of rust in the tailgate. Something's going on here. And it's got it in the normal places, but something you don't see Studebakers rot out in is they don't rot out very bad. And the doors are pretty good. Pretty much the rockers don't rot out at all. Just above the rockers. It's just kind of the normal rot, but there's no holes in the floor, but it looks like someone's fixed the floor. I've just figured out that it looks, the trunk floor is perfect, but it looks like someone welded in a patch right here. You can see, but you know, that's not too bad. It's pretty good, honestly. It's not rusted out, and it seems to be a pretty good repair. It seems to be lasting. So I'm gonna just put carpet over that. I mean, if it was rust out, I mean, all I do is screw some license plates over it. Yeah, here's Zach. Say hello.
Hi.
Here's Zach's truck. It's a 01 Mazda B4000. It's a nice truck. It's got 341,000 miles on it. He's put about, how much have you put? Like 10 on it? 9. 9, okay.
9,000.
Got some knee-deep tires. Those are some pretty nice tires. He's put a new set on it. It's a really nice runner, and it's a really solid truck. Got very little rust, and most of this paint is actually original too. I think when I was looking at it, it looks like maybe the front clip's been painted at some point, or blended or something. But nothing else. I'll take a look under the hood. Yeah, I can smell some oil burning.
I probably spill oil on it, but whatever.
Yeah, that's usually. How much you got to add per change? Like half a quart?
I haven't added any oil to this.
No, you got to add. Well, you might not add it, but it probably needs like it probably burns like half a quart or so between changes, because it's a little worn, this engine. Sounds like it, but it's a good engine. It's dual overhead cam and shit. Not the original engine, but the transmission's original. Yeah, it's a nice truck. So Zach, we're gonna be fixing that Studebaker today.
All right.
Got the starter being, well, my neighbor's gonna look at it and try to fix it for me. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bit of an update here. Got Zach with me back again, and she's running. Lots of smoke because it's running on old shitty gas. But it's not knocking or anything. But I tried to get plug wires, but I got plugs, but I didn't get plug wires because I couldn't find any that were like really good enough. And I'll show you this thing. It doesn't have much transmission fluid in it, but it moved. I'm not gonna push my luck. I gotta get transmission fluid. It seems to hemorrhage transmission fluid. Not running too good because the plug wires are friggin' crap. Got good oil pressure. And it just starts right up. I know. Yeah, I need to get a different battery in it right now. So it'll actually start, and then I got to get an alternator on it, but it runs.